a swell suite.
Open another window.
No words anymore.
Well, then you better telephone for an ex.
The thing to do is to forget about the heat. You make it worse by crabbing about it.
Why not let her alone, old sport? You're the one that wanted to come to town.
Excuse me.
I'll get it. I got it.
Great expression of yours, isn't it?
What is?
All this old sport business. Where'd you pick that up?
Now see here, Tom. If you're gonna make personal remarks, I won't stay here another minute. Now call up and order some ice from Midtown.
Imagine marrying someone in this heat.
I was married in June. Louisville in June? Somebody fainted. Who was it that fainted again?
Biloxi.
Oh, that's right. Biloxi. A man from Biloxi, and he made boxes too.
They carried him to my house because he lived 2 houses from the church. He stayed at my house for 3 weeks until Daddy told him to get out. The day after he left, Daddy died. There were no correlations.
I used to know Bill Biloxi from Mississippi.
They were cousins.
We're getting old. If we were younger, we'd get up and dance.
Remember Biloxi? Where'd you know him, Tom?
I didn't know him. He was a friend of Daisy's.
No, he wasn't. I'd never seen him before in my life.
Well, he said he knew you, that he grew up with you in Louisville.
He told me he was the class president at Yale.
Class president? We didn't have any class president.
Now, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
No, I understand you went to Oxford, right?
I went there, yes.
Well, you must have went there around the same time Mr. Biloxi went to Yale.
I told you I went there.
Oh, I understand that, but I want to know when.
In 1919, I only stayed there for 5 months.
Open the whiskey, Tom.
No, I want to ask Mr. Gatsby one more question.
Go on.
What kind of row are you trying to cause?
He isn't causing a row. You're causing a row. How self-control?
Self-control? I suppose the new thing is to let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, I don't want any part of it. Pretty soon we'll have black marrying white.
We're all white here.
Now, I know I'm not very popular around here. I don't throw these big parties. I suppose you have to make your house a pigsty to have friends.
Let me tell you something, old sport.
Please don't. Please, let's just all go home.
That's a good idea. Come on, Tom.
No, I want to hear what Mr. Gatsby has to tell me.
Your wife never loved you. She loved me.
You're crazy.
She never loved you. She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting. But she has never loved anyone except me.
Daisy, sit down. I want to hear about what's been going on.
I've told you what's been going on. It's been going on for 5 years.
5 years? I can't speak for 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then. And I'll be damned if I found out how you got within a mile of her. But Daisy loved me when she married me, and she loved me now.
No!
She does, though. And I love her, too. Now, every once in a while, I go off on a spree and make a fool out of myself. But the whole time, I've always loved her.
You're revolting. Do you know why we left Chicago? I'm surprised that they didn't treat you to the story of that spree.
Daisy, that's all over now. Just tell him the truth that you never loved him.
How could I love him?
You never loved him.
I never loved him.
At Capiolanani? Not when I carried you down from the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry?
Please don't. There, Jay, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough for you?
You love me too?
Even that's a lie. She didn't even know you were alive. There are things between me and Daisy that you'll never know.
I want to speak with Daisy alone. She's getting all excited now.
Even alone, I can't say that I never loved him. It wouldn't be true.
Of course it wouldn't.
As if you care.
Of course I care. I'm going to take care of you from now on. I promise.
No, you won't. You don't understand, you see? She's leaving you.
Nonsense.
I am, though.
She's not leaving me. Certainly not for a common swindler who can't afford the ring to put on her finger.
Can't stand this. Please, let's go.
Who are you anyhow? I know you're one of Meyer Wolfshine's men.
You can see yourself about that, old sport.
I found all about your drugstore business. He and Meyer Wolfshine bought up a bunch of drugstores here and in Chicago and sell grain alcohol over the counter. I picked you out as a bootlegger from the day I met you, and I wasn't far off.
What about it? I guess your friend Walter Chase wasn't too proud to come in on it.
And you left him out in the lurch, didn't you? You ought to hear the things he says about you.
I bet he's glad he ran into some money, old sport.
Don't call me old sport. Walter could have had you on betting too, but that old Jew bribed him to saying nothing.
Please, I can't take any more of this.
You two go home in Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on, he won't annoy you. I think he realizes his little flirtation is over. Nick, Jordan, you want any of this? Nick,
What?
you want any of this?
No. I just remembered it's my birthday.